How many times have you failed a reception? The ball flew over the net, too far from the net, or you got an ace and your play ended before it started? A lot of players have problems with reception, often due to poor technique, lack of concentration or nervousness. But don't worry, receiving is a skill that you can greatly improve. And my 7 simple but effective exercises will help you do that. Plus you can get inspired like over 200,000 people from my advice, but more on that later. I myself have been working on refining and precision of my serve reception for most of my professional volleyball career. I wasn't the best receiver in the world, but I had a lot of decent matches at the World Volleyball Championships where I didn't make too many mistakes on my serve receive and didn't get 10 aces a game. Though, as you know, we can't avoid mistakes in volleyball. Although I think you have to avoid these 25 mistakes, so download my free guide to help you play better volleyball in 5 minutes. Reception is extremely important. It's a cornerstone of any team action that is not currently serving. In a match, your opponent will send 70 to 110 serves at you. If you have quality reception, you allow the setter to combine and create an attacking strategy. And the attackers can then finish their attacks against the single block in idle conditions. Conversely, poor reception often means that your team goes into emergency mode, where you are playing out of system attacks and more or less putting yourself in disadvantageous attacking situations, often defending the opponent's subsequent attack. In short, good reception is the key to giving your team a chance to score points. In this video, I show you 7 practical drills to help you improve your reception and boost your confidence on the court. These drills and tips will show you how to work on your technique, movement and mental preparation. A player stands on one side of the net with the ball approximately 4 meters from the net. This player throws the ball into the ground so that it bounces to the other side. On the other side, the passing player works quickly with his feet and receives the incoming ball over himself. As the receiving player receiving the ball, he catches the ball and throws it into the ground to the player on the other side. This drill is good to include at the beginning of training, when we not only practice the basic technique of the bump but also warm up the shoulders by throwing the ball into the ground. The second exercise builds on the previous exercise. The player on the other side again throws the ball to the ground that bounces behind the net. The passing player receives these incoming balls to the ball basket or the teammate who is positioned at the net 1 meter from the center to the right side of the net. The goal is to pass as many balls as possible, ideally into the basket. After each bump is played, freeze in position for a moment to make sure you have your body, legs, shoulders pointed in the right direction towards the basket. Don't forget the footwork, feet move first, then the hands. I am now at the drill where we play an overhand pass over the net. The ball is flying about a meter above the net and heading about 5 meters behind the net. The receiver's job is to pass the ball high close to the net, run quickly after receiving it and catch the ball before it hits the ground in front of the net. The main benefit of this drill is to create the habit of having the weight of the body in front when receiving the serve, so that we can then start approach for the attack. And also the importance of high reception to the net so that the player has time to catch it up. Before I dive back in, I just want to take a moment to thank you for watching and supporting my channel. Your support allows me to create videos like this to help you improve your game. But here is the thing, 89% of people watching aren't subscribed. If I can hit 100,000 subscribers by May 2025, I will release an exclusive in-depth volleyball course for free to help take your performance to the next level. To get access, here is what you need to do. Hit the subscribe button, click the link in the description to grab my free guide 25 mistakes to avoid in volleyball. Sign up for my email list to ensure you get the course when it's released, plus the free guide instantly. 3 quick steps from you could completely transform this channel and your game. Thanks for your support, and now let's get back to the video. Moving on to simulate receiving a jump serve. We set the ball in motion with a controlled attack, a lob over the net. The player making the serve stands 6 to 7 meters from the net. The passing player is ready in a power position, and at the moment of the ball is touched by the serving player, he performs a split step. The player then passes the ball to the basket at the net. After each touch of the ball, the passing player freezes again for a brief moment in the position in which he played the ball. The aim of this exercise is again to make the most accurate high receiving into the basket. Although don't count on being able to pass every second ball just to the basket. Now we come to receiving the serve after the move. The serving player still stands 6 to 7 meters from the net, 2 meters from the sideline, and he hits a rotated controlled serve in front of him. The receiving player begins his movement in the middle of the court using shuffle steps to move to the left side and pass the incoming ball towards the basket. It's important to stop the body movement at the moment of reception and again roll the shoulders to the place where we want to pass. The following exercise is similar to the previous one, where the sideways movement is made by the passing player to the right side. I also recommend keeping the position of the serving player in zone 1. The vast majority of players still make jump serves from this zone. Again, the goal of the drill is to move quickly and receive the ball to the basket or very close to the basket. And we move on to a very important type of serve reception, and that's receiving next to the body. In modern volleyball, with balls flying at you at speed faster than 100 km per hour, you will rarely pass the ball accurately in front of you. That's why in this drill we try to come with a controlled jump serve that is most of the times aiming higher to our chest, and we receive the ball next to our body. It's important to quickly read the flight path of the ball and then rotate the body and roll the shoulders correctly to the point of the ball. Again, don't forget the split step at the moment of the ball is touched by serving player. I'm confident that these drills will get the reception more in your blood and take your game to a better level. Additionally, be sure to watch this video, which has been viewed by over 200,000 volleyball players, where I talk about the 6 reception errors that you simply must not make. If you have questions or want to see more tips, let me know in comments. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more volleyball videos. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.